Welcome back to Lucky Paradox. Okay, it's day 10, and we don't know what the hell we're doing today, but whatever. It's morning, and I think we need to work in the restaurant. Hello, Lucky. Good morning, Prim. There are still a few minutes to go before opening the restaurant, and I've been working on something since yesterday. It's a surprise, especially for you. Do you want to check it? Of course. Sit over there. I'll be right back. Prim runs to the kitchen and comes back with a piece of cake and a cup of tea. What's this about, Prim? I made you a strawberry cake especially for you. I don't know what to say. Thanks a lot. It's my way of thanking you for all the help you've given me since you arrived. Now stop looking at me with that confused look on your face. Why don't you try the cake? How's it taste? Oh, of course we're going to commend her on the cake. It's delicious. Yay! I forgot to make myself a cup of tea. You can drink mine if you want. Really? Thanks, Lucky. You've taken me totally by surprise. I didn't know you could make such good cakes. That's because I have an old notebook with recipes that my mom used to prepare. I just followed the instructions to the letter, and with a little love, it's ready. Although, to be honest, this was my 4th attempt. I always got one of the steps wrong. Now you make me feel guilty. If you liked it, then it was worth all that effort. Although I'm sure the next cake will be even better. But I have a doubt. Yes? Does the berry stage have any particular function? Anton built it to perform comedy routines and sometimes sing. He's even invited people to come up and join him in the songs. Anton singing? But he sucks. That's the joke. He does it so badly that people come to see him to laugh out loud. The last New Year's party was great. There were a lot of people, everyone singing and laughing. When Anton comes back, I'll teach him what it is to sing. You don't know how anxious I am to see something like this. Argleton's most out-of-tune duet. Live and on the air. I could join too. Clients could bet on who sings the best. Imagine how much money we could make. Always thinking about gambling. Now that I remember, I have to prepare everything to open the berries. I'd completely forgotten about that. But I want you to have a quiet breakfast and enjoy the cake. I'll take care of the rest today. None of that. Nonsense. I'll eat this in 2 bites and help you. Don't talk with your mouth full. And about talking. What's going on, little Prim? We've been working here together for some time, but I think you need to learn to smile a little more and not be so apathetic with customers. I'm the nicest person I know. It's not about being nice or not. But if you work with a scowl on your face and a no friends face, people will get the wrong impression of who you really are. And I know you're someone kind. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. Not my problem. Don't be so stubborn. Okay, I'm open to suggestions. You could learn to smile and be more empathetic. My mother taught Anton and me many tricks to be better at serving customers. We also learned while we were helping Mom when we were little. With practice, you could improve, but only if you want me to help you. During the evening, I'm free, if you want to give it a try. I'll take that into consideration. When you feel ready, come to my room. I'll spend as much time as necessary until you can improve. You're already frowning again. Sorry. That's better. And you should wipe your mouth. You have a lot of cream on your lips. You finish the piece of cake and help Prim to open the berries. So we've got a new interaction to practice charisma in the evenings with Prim. And what do I want to do today? Well, I want to increase the popularity, but we really need some money, so let's go ahead and work as a waiter. You work all day as a waiter and obtain $46. It looks like doing the popularity thing has probably helped. Maybe my charisma too. I don't know. But it's noontime, and we've got a few things we can do at noon. I want to check real quick. Obviously, Prim, we can talk at noon and during the evening. Charlotte, evening. Yui, at night. Layla, evening. Yeah, it's all evening for her. And Sasha, yeah, we just have to progress to the main story, I guess. But she said we would meet at the Yurikobi, so let's head on over there and see if we can find her. Hey, I hope you've had enough time to think about things, Rook. Come, we have a lot to talk about. Without saying a word, you sit in front of Sasha. Are you sure you don't want anything to eat? I'm not hungry. I'm fine with that. So eager. Slow down. I don't want to blow your mind. How do I explain it to you? I know it's going to sound a little ridiculous, but Argleton is a rather particular place. There's a certain strange phenomenon that happens. Where a phenomenon happens. And I have a problem completing my last butterfly assignment. Unfortunately, I can't solve this alone, because that phenomenon has me trapped in this place. And on top of that, the mayor of Argleton is a bit special. What's so special about it? He's pretty special. I need you to open your mind from now on and listen. Do you believe in parallel universes? Yes or no? Well, okay, look, he doesn't seem like the type that, I do, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I'm going to say no. That makes my job harder. What does that have to do with our conversation? Argleton is the center of a convergence. It is the door that joins two totally opposite universes. Are you smiling because you think I'm pulling your leg? Yeah, besides, I don't know what that has to do with me. I thought you were looking for your friend, and he's in on it. I'm just asking you for a chance to believe in me. I'll play along for the time being, but I'm telling you right now that I don't believe anything. I am proof of what I say is true. Do you remember the flash from the last time? Yes, it almost blinded me. That flash is called Nimbus. It's a door that allows you to teleport yourself between universes. What are you trying to say? I came from the other side, where Argleton is much bigger, noisier city, full of shopping malls and a stinking port on the coast. If you're telling me the truth, I want to go to that other universe you talk about so much. You can't. Only two kinds of people can create a nimbus: the mayor or a supernova. And you are a supernova. Bingo! You can tell by the white hair and the red eyes. And what does all this have to do with me? I'm getting to it. For the two universes to exist and not collapse between them, there are certain rules and conditions. But the rules are not important for now. The main thing is that there has to be a mayor that contains both universes. Without a mayor creating a convergence point, no one would know what could happen. And from time to time, the mayor must change one of the four available candidates. They're always a man and a woman, a couple for each universe. When that condition is met, a kind of conditional election begins to elect the next mayor. I'm a little dizzy. Have you noticed that in Argleton there's no internet, nor do wireless signals show up? That's because the junction point between universes deflects all kinds of signals. When the elections begin, the candidates cannot leave that field, or bad things can happen. Like what? If a candidate comes out of Argleton, he or she could be knocked unconscious or die. And that's my problem. I came here to complete a robbery, but I ended up in all this and I can't get out of Argleton. Becoming a Nova immediately makes me a possible successor. I need to find the other candidates and force one of them to become the next mayor. So I'll be free to complete my work. What do you mean by force? That no candidate would become mayor if he knew what a sacrifice it was. Let's just say you become some kind of all-powerful prisoner. But let's get back to the point. Your role in all this? I know who the candidate of this universe is. It's a pretty weak Nova. You know very well who I'm talking about, since she has a white tuft of hair and a red eye. Yui? I advise you not to get attached to her. I'm still not so convinced of all this. The other candidate, does he know about all this? Why do you think he ran away and left you in charge of his little sister? How do you know about Prim? I'm a supernova. I can see things you can't even imagine. Although now, the problem is to answer a question. Where's Anton? I couldn't get out of Argleton because the elections have begun. That means your friend can't do it either. I won't help you. I completely understand you. If you help me find Anton and he becomes the next mayor, Prim is going to be on her own. But it's also the reason you came to Argleton in the first place. You have no choice. And what about the other candidate? The man from your universe? He's the grandson of the former mayor. I'm sure he's already aware of everything. What if the candidates change? It's not possible. Why do you think I haven't quit yet? How can you be sure? Because there's a logbook that explains everything. Windsor Gale's logbook, to be more precise. It has a lot of details and explanations, all documented by the first mayor of Argleton. Where can I find that logbook? Let's say I lost it. I'm a little distracted sometimes. You look a little worried. Right now, the other universe has two candidates, me and the grandson of the previous mayor. The current mayor would never allow a supernova like me to take his place. The other candidate has a much bigger advantage. He knows details that even I'm not aware of, since his grandmother was the previous mayor. That just leaves us with two options. Anton and that other girl. Good boy. Maybe there's another way to stop the elections, but without the log, it's difficult to know more details. For now, we can only wait. I'll let you think all this through more calmly. Now, I'm going to finish my meal before it gets cold. You left with a blank stare, thinking about everything Sasha told you. Despite skeptical analysis, you feel a mixture of fear and confusion. Hey, is anyone there? I'm done eating. See you some other time. Ciao. Wow, okay, that's a lot of information. We're at a convergence between two universes or something, and Yui has to do with it, and Anton, and I am confused. And I'm going to try and absorb all this. But for now, I'm going to say thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I hope you're enjoying this, and we'll talk with all of you again very, very soon.